Background Law College, the faculty, my colleagues, my students, ladies and gentlemen. It is a singular honor conferred upon me to welcome you all here, and I feel indebted to my elder brother, Dr. Javed Kumar, who has very graciously spared time. He has been my Chief Justice and a colleague for 8 years and Chief Justice for 4 years. I think I enjoyed the High Court sittings more effectively and with a better spirit when I was a judge of this court than when I enjoyed it as Chief Justice of the same court for almost the same period of the tenure as His Lordship then enjoyed. He is a present personality who has patience and forbearing of things. A judge to be cherished, to be a member of the bench in which you are sitting because you learn from him, and a judge who has the patience to hear sense and nonsense both, which is always there from the bar. Not that I am saying always, but generally. I have been associated with the institution to which all of us now belong for quite some time, and I have found it very satisfying to deliver lectures there and to share whatever knowledge and expertise I have acquired as a lawyer for 19 years and as a judge for 22 years. It's a great experience to be with the youth who are trying to acquire the knowledge of law. Law is not meant, the acquisition of law knowledge is not only for the purposes of becoming a lawyer or a judge, it is also intended to be there for all those who want to have a civilized way of living. One should know his rights and one should know his obligations. To my mind, there is always a corresponding obligation to every right, and that you can only know when you know what law is. I would not take you much to this ideology of law or the philosophy of law because it is requiring hours and hours and months and years to deliberate on this. I would only say that when you are trying to acquire law, do it with a spirit that you are going to serve your community and the humanity at large. To be human is the essential requirement of a good lawyer and a good judge. If you are not humane, you can never become a good judge or a good law giver. This is what I would request my young students of law always bear in mind and keep it in mind that this acquisition is not for their personal gains or as a vocation only, but as a service to the society. I would here pause for a minute and take you to why I have preferred to be with Qaeda Law College to deliver my lectures there. Probably I go there once in a month or once in 2 months. But I find that this institution has a singular and distinctive way of impartation of instructions. It is not a routine institution of giving education in any sphere. It's a peculiar way of dealing with education of law in this institution. I could not remember all those facilities which are available there, and for that purpose I have jotted them down and would read it to you what are the facilities available and how I found it to be more distinctive than other institutions imparting the education of law. To understand law, you have to go to the philosophy of law. And for going to the philosophy of law, you have to know what are the features available to acquire the knowledge of law. In the modern concept of education, one cannot do away with very important factors such as, I can say, audio-video laboratory, computers, clinical legal studies center, the regular seminars, winter, summer, holiday camps, and healthy curricular and extracurricular activities. I say with certainty and with personal knowledge that all these things are available in this institution, and that is why I think this is one of the reasons that the students from this institution, whenever they appear in university examinations, excel others. The High Achievers Awards being conferred today will also be indicative of the fact that the mode and manner of impartation of instruction is definitely superior in other institutions, and that is why the students of this institution, of course, with their zeal and effort, achieve these awards and are well deserved. I wish all of you to attain these laurels and be helpful to the institutional pedestal being raised in the eyes of all those who are concerned with it. I especially congratulate the principal of this institution, who, despite his preoccupation in the profession of law as an advocate at the bar, has also time to spare and see that the educational activities of this institution and other activities are equally carried out so that the people have healthy mind to acquire knowledge. I am grateful for your patience and time given to me for hearing my choked voice. Thank you very much.
For your important piece of advice to all of us. And with your kind permission, sir, we proceed to open the ceremony. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is the tradition of Qaidazul Law College to call upon students from all three parts of the legal studies who represent their parts and speak on behalf of other students. And now I call Shahzada Puram from LLB Part 1 to come and speak on behalf of students of LLB Part 1. Shahzada Puram.
Always with the absence of the navigator. Honorable Chief Guest, respected guests of honors, and ladies and gentlemen. In life, there is no substitute to success. Only those succeed that excel in every field of the world. Through times, we need the best qualities, the best abilities, and the best endeavor that one can sum up. It not only implies on individual, but also on organization and the institution. Ever since its inception, Qaid-e-Azam Law College has acted and endeavors to excel and achieve the best possible in the legal profession. It just produces some of the best brains, which are the mainstream of the country, not only making their presence felt, but also making the differences. Today, standing in the front of this May gathering, I am proud to claim that this institution is at to guard the legal profession. The most recent testament of this fact can be seen in the university examination, speaking to the great expectation associated with it. Honorable guests,